Hi, and welcome to this a little bit different video. So I wanted to do this for a while now and finally decided to actually do it. So I have this blush and it has like all of these pearls in it. And well, when I want to use it, I step in there with the brush, and sometimes one of these gets stuck in the brush. And yeah, I don't really like it because then quite often the pearl or ball, whatever you want to call it, gets stuck in the brush and falls into the sink or on the floor, which just leaves a huge mess. So I've decided I'm going to turn this into a pressed thing. And yeah, I also kind of thought, I'm not sure if it's going to work, I'm not doing it that exactly, but to separate the colors, like not mixing all of them together, just for it to maybe look nice in there. So I got 3 bowls. I'm just going to, well, separate the colors. Okay, I actually have some tweezers here, which probably I'm going to help a lot with that. So to do this, I only repressed a powder once, so if this isn't going so well, I have an excuse. I'm just gonna sort them by, well, like the lightest one here, the middle, and then dark. So yeah, I in the next step have to crush them up, which hopefully is going well because I did that with the other powder, and yeah, it took quite long. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly clean this with some alcohol and the paper I already have here. So yeah, I'm just doing it in the original packaging because, well, I don't know. So yeah, that's clean now, and now I'm going to crush all of these balls up into pieces, like actually really tiny. So it's supposed to be, well, basically flaky then. Yeah, now after I've crushed that last ball, I am going to put, so it's, I think in English most people call it rubbing alcohol. I actually had to look it up because we don't really have something like that, or like, well, we would call it cleaning alcohol in German. But yeah, that's not really something that's available just anywhere. I did try to search for it. I then bought it online. I did label the bottle. It's an old perfume bottle with isopropanol. And yeah, just going to spritz this in here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start with the dark color. So just placing all of it in here. I did drop quite a lot on my surface, so yeah, I want to make like some, maybe like this. So obviously it's going to get pressed when all of them are in here, but I can't really press it that way now. Then I'm going to fill in the next. This is a lot more fluid than the other one. And this sound is really not so great. So yeah, going to put this in here like that. Yeah, then cleaning the spoon again, and I'm gonna fill in the last one. I also have the feeling that there were way less of the orange pearls than of the others. So I've seen other people do like really fancy designs when they did something like that. But yeah, I think for the first try that's actually quite good. And now, so last time I did it, I placed like a towel on top. I'm gonna actually fold it, and I'm quickly going to find something heavy. So I think last time I used this. I'm gonna try if that works, otherwise I'll have to improvise. So it does reach in there, but not even to the bottom. So actually I think this pill bottle might work. It has pretty much this circumference. I'm just gonna leave it like that and gonna tidy up, and then we'll see each other when this is hopefully dry. So now it's a few hours later, and also on my kitchen table because I actually wanted to cook something, and we're going to see how it looks. So it doesn't feel wet anymore, which is probably a good sign. So obviously there's some on here, and this is what it looks like. So it's actually very solid. And yeah, so I'm sure if you're more skilled at that, it's probably going to look a lot better. But for doing something like this, I think it does actually look quite good. So it might actually still be a little bit wet from the alcohol. So I'm just going to leave it out like this for a few times. Well, probably just until tomorrow. Yeah. This is the finished repressing of the blush, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see each other next week. Bye!